What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Myla Marie. Today I'm very excited for this video. This is my 420 nails. Yes, this video is a few days late. Don't come for me, okay? From the people who know me personally who are viewing this, y'all know that your girl ain't timely, okay? Your girl was never a clock in her past life. So I'm just saying, it's here for you now. Please enjoy the content. So yes, honey, we are in this quarantine. So I just decided to do something fun, do something that would be a little bit challenging for me to do because this is my first time doing this. So I decided to do this set. I will be creating a schedule for my upload, so it will be more timely in the future, so just stay tuned for that. Anyway, if you don't know, 420 is the number for weed. It's also, of course, April 20th, so the day, yeah, it's just known as Weed Day. So I decided to do my nails for Weed Day, and it was originally going to be a Dutch berry set, but I didn't have any more, so I just had this raw around here, and I just used a raw cone wrapper to go ahead and just add a little flair and add raw into my nails. So the inspiration for the video actually came from LongHairPretty Nails. This is her set. They are fire. Knee slapper. She used Swisher Sweets, so I just used this as my inspiration for my nails. Just wanted to put out a disclaimer. These nails do not contain actual weed. This is not actual weed. I do call it bud, or I am gonna call it bud in the video, just for the purposes of the video, but it's not weed. It's actually a mix of basil and Italian seasoning. Props for creativity. But I mean, I've heard people use that before anyway for this type of look, so that's just something that you want to keep in mind. You don't need to actually use weed if you're going to do this, hun. Plus, if you're a weed connoisseur, you're not about to waste weed, boo. No, don't do that. So before I get into the actual video, please support your girl by liking and subscribing to her channel here on YouTube. And don't forget to comment and share if you'd like. This was my previous set, actually, that I'm taking off in the video. If you would like to see that, I can go ahead and upload that for you guys. Comment and let me know that you want to see that previous set, and I will do that again for you. Okay, now let's get into the video. All right, first things first. I am going to file off this previous set. I already got started on that, but I'm just gonna finish that up. Just want to say that all of what I'm doing in these little clips here are not in order. I wouldn't suggest taking it off like this. Honestly, just soak it off. But for me, you know, don't be like me. Soak off your nails so you don't risk, you know, hurting yourself. And I did push back my cuticles. I trimmed the excess cuticle skin off. I did use a little cuticle bit on my e-file to further clean off the skin on my nail. And this all just adds in more security and longevity for my particular set. This set is a full hard gel set. I did in fact use gel polish as well. Next, I'm going to be applying my extensions. I did cut them down to the desired length. And this is the IBD Hard Gel in pink that I'm using. And this is still really good for encapsulating. It kind of leaves a nice little pink hue that I particularly like. So I'm going to use this Sable No. 5 oval brush from Winning Nails. And I'm going to put acetone and pour it into this little damping dish. And I'm going to use a small little brush for cleanup with the acetone. I use dehydrant for longer security on my nails only. Like I just put some dehydrant. Normally I'll use dehydrant first and then a primer. And that also aids in just keeping the set on longer and so there's no lifting. And it also helps to clean the surface of your nail of like oils and things like that that could get in the way of your set lasting as long as it can. I also buffed the surface of the extension nails. I cut them down to where I wanted them. I'm going to start off by applying 2 thin layers of gel to all my nails as a base for my designs and whatnot. I am going to cure between layers. I'm going to cure between all layers of gel just to be clear, but you're going to cure between the layers that you have. When I get into actually putting the bud on my nails, you want to cure, or you want to add your layer of gel. You want to put the bud on there, cure that so it can be secure and stay in place, and then add more as you need to. And with that small brush, like I said, you're going to dip it in acetone and you're going to use that to clean up the excess gel that like runs off your nail. Clean up extra bud that's on your nail, clean it up as you go. Then I'm going to completely encapsulate the nail all the way down, and I'm going to continue this for each of the nails that will have bud. Just continue until you got what you want, hun. For my next nail, I'm just applying a thin strip in the center of my nail all the way down line, and I'm gonna put the bud on the line. Gonna cure that, and then I'm gonna add more as I need, making sure to clean off any excess bud on the nail that I don't want in certain places. And then I'm gonna show you how I do my thumb on my other hand. You're just gonna file. Whether you use your e-file or a hand file, you need to file them things down, honey, because you need them to be nice and crisp and all that. how we do the thumb. So first things first, you're gonna put your little layer of gel. I'm gonna cut a piece of the wrapper that I want, and I'm just gonna put it in water. I use the water because it dampens it a little bit and softens it up so I can place it how I want it on my nail. Just a little bit. I'm gonna roll that around to get it to be a little bit flexible and apply that to my thumb where I want it. Now I'm gonna put a little bud balls, as I like to call them. I just thought it was funny. So I put little bud balls of bud on and around the raw piece, and then I'm gonna cure that, of course, continue that like I said earlier, and then you're gonna encapsulate the whole thing, and then you're gonna encapsulate the whole thing and put the you're gonna encapsulate the whole thing. Jeez Louise. Next, I used a little fan brush to do this ombre look, and I used the colors from this little pack here. Is smaller than I expected when I ordered it, but it's still color, so I use it. I used the number 18, 6, and 17 for the complete ombre look, but I started off by mixing 18 and 6 together just to get this color that was more similar to the color of the raw font. So I just went ahead and did that, and then I used 6 and 17 together just in the middle of that ombre to bring it to the 17 that is on the tip of the nail for to complete the ombre look. I did put a layer of the 18 and 6 mixture, and then I cured it, put another layer, cured it, and I put another layer, but while on that third layer, while it was still wet, I put the bud on the nail where I wanted it to kind of bring it all together, and then I encapsulated that nail as well. Now it's time to add the studs. I'm using this little wax pen and tip for the jewel placement. And you just add them where you want to, hon. Now with this pointer index finger, hun, as you can see, I actually used the 6 and 17 color together. I just thought that was so pretty and went with the set very well, so I used both of those together for this nail. And I wanted to kind of give a similar look like I did on my pinky, except I didn't want to use bud on this one, so I used foil. Now let me just say, it is so, whoo, honey, it was a doozy to use that foil. It was everywhere. It was just little pieces of it was everywhere. Nothing seemed to just stick, you know what I'm saying? I mean, no, it stuck. It stuck to everything but where I needed it to. But you know, I eventually got it down. It was easy to put it on the nail. It was just so hard to get it from everywhere else on my hands because, yes, the struggle is real, okay? What I would also suggest is after you do this, I would suggest, depending on how thin your nail is at this point, put another, or just encapsulate the whole nail, file, buff it down, and shape it very nicely, and then put your top coat on there. That is actually what I have to do because my nail is cracking, so I have to do that on both of my index slash pointer fingers. But other than that, the rest, like the whole set, is good. It's Gucci, you know, it's good. But that is my little show and tell tutorial of how I did my nails. I'm I'm very excited to come up with more nail ideas for you guys and just more video content in general. Please make sure to subscribe, comment, like, you know, do all of that jazz.